just a prerequisite before the video starts. This server that I'm talking about is completely mine. I own it. It is completely, under my control. And the only way you can join is by joining my Discord server, which I'll have a link in the description. And it's also a 1.21 server, so anyone on versions 1.21 and up can join, but anyone below that, you're not going to be able to join because you won't have the features needed for the server, and it's meant to be mostly vanilla friendly. Hola, fellow SMP players. I'm Galaxy Nation, or also known as Denitis. That's a new name that I go by as well. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys all the different server items that I've made for this specific SMP. So you guys aren't confused going around, just completely in the dark about what's going on with the items, how do you make them, and how the frick are these other players so OP. So I'm going to be showing off all the items, so yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so the first one is basically an auto smelt enchant for tools. So basically you just put a book and a blaze rods, and it's called fire aspect too, but whatever. And the shape of the recipe doesn't matter, so you can just do it however. So when you craft it, you can craft it, and then you just get the tool that you can actually mine stuff with, and then you just click on it with the book. That's literally it. And it adds the thing to it. So then when I break stuff, let's say like stone, it gives me stone back. Yeah. And let's say I want to mine let's see, iron. Let's get some iron. Break it, bam, it gives me smelted iron right off the bat. Amazing. I'm sure you guys would love this feature. And I also made it work with fortune, which took me literally forever to figure out how to do. This took me weeks to do. I don't even know why I did this. I hope it ends up being worth it, all that work for this. And I also made it work with another enchant that I made that I'm going to show you guys right now, which is telekinesis. And I'm sure you guys know exactly what this is. If you've played Minecraft or any Minecraft servers, then you probably know what this is, telekinesis. So basically, you apply it the same way to whatever tool, even combat items. There it is. And what it does is, whenever you mine stuff, instead of it dropping, it goes straight to your inventory. How freaking neat is that? And yes, it also works with the fire aspect too as well. So, and that also took a very long time to do. An unnecessarily long time to do. Alright, so the next item is called Magma Walker. Now, this sounds very similar to Frostwalker, and there's a really good reason for that. So, the way you make this enchant is you just book and 8 fire resistance potions. I thought fire resistance potions would be good because, it has something to do with it, and also because fire resistance potions require you to go to the nether to get it. So you have to explore the nether for an enchant that's going to work pretty well in the nether. So, Magma Walker. What you do is apply it to your boots, same way, and what it does, you're going to love this. I can walk on lava. Hold on. It turns all the lava under me into obsidian for 5 seconds, and then it goes back to lava. Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? Now this enchant is a little bit buggy. I will admit that. Like, you see that it's a little bit weird. But as long as you're just simply running and you're not like sprint jumping and all that, and you're not walking backwards too much, then you should be okay. And it also does not, help with falling in lava. You will fall straight through it with these on. unfortunately. I tried my best, but it was hard, okay? It was hard just doing it like this anyway. Oh, shoot. I forgot to mention that if you stand on it too long, you'll also fall in. Anyways, moving on. So the next item I made is called the Big Stick. It's very useless. You just 9 sticks for a knockback 1 stick. And if you craft 2 big sticks, you can make big stick. I have no idea why anyone wanted this. There was actually someone who wanted a knockback 2 stick, so I did it. You're welcome, mysterious person. Alright, so next item is the blaze bow. You use blaze rods and string to make it. You just go in a crafting table and make it like you were making a bow with the sticks and the string, like so. Blaze bow. Shoot fireballs instead of arrows. And only mending works on this, so do not put any other enchants on this. Do not waste your enchants on this, because, yeah, it shoots fireballs. And you lose durability each time you shoot it, and it's spammable. This is so much fun. Well, now you can clear up dirt and sand really fast. Oh, and I think sand. Yep, and sandstone. You ever wanted that? Now, I made an alternative to the blaze bow called the breeze bow. Now this, ooh la la, you guys are gonna love this. Yes, basically, wind charges, but you can spam it, and you have a lot of them combined into one item. And of course, you know, spamming it isn't gonna really kill anybody. I mean, it doesn't do much damage anyways, but it's just good for boosting yourself in the air to get around. And of course, same thing, only mending works on this bow, so don't waste your levels on enchanting this bow. It's not gonna do anything. Now, the next bow is called the burst bow. So you take 3 bows, and then you take 3 arrows like this to get the burst bow. Now this is an interesting bow, very, very interesting. What it does is every time you shoot, it shoots 3 arrows. And it consumes only 1 arrow. And so basically this bow it's literally just a crossbow with multi-shot, but way freaking better. On top of that, this thing also shoots with the power of a fully charged bow, so it's still pretty deadly, if you ask me. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Just a couple shots and he's dead. Yeah. So you save a lot of arrows, and it's easy to use. It also continues shooting when you're not, you know, when you don't have the item on, so you can just go like boom, 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 and then, you know, just PvP, boom, boom, boom. I have a attribute on that gives me insane range. Anyways, mending also is the only enchant that works on this. I couldn't even code power to work with this if I wanted to, and on top of that, it would also be way too overpowered, so I didn't do it. I just left mending on it. Now the next interesting item is called the Dolphin's Blessing, and the way you do it is, let me get a dolphin spawn egg and some fish. The way you get it is not by crafting it. Instead, you... Wait, hold on. Instead, you have to feed dolphins. So I'm gonna put him in this water here. He's definitely gonna die. But if you feed him fish, there's a small chance, there's I think a 2% chance that he'll drop the item. So you'll need to give him quite a few fishes if you want to get this item. Can you give it to me? This is awkward. Give me, there we go. Okay, there it is. Alright, so it literally is a Heart of the Sea, Dolphin's Blessing, special power. Always have Dolphin's Grace when held in water. Now this is pretty nice, and I mean very nice. I like this item myself. I would totally use it. So you have to put in your offhand. It'll only work when it's in your offhand, but when in water, you see that in the top right of my screen? It's Dolphin's Grace. So every time I'm in the water while holding this thing, I will have Dolphin's Grace. And I will swim incredibly fast. You already know that. And if you have a Riptide 3 Trident, I probably shouldn't be telling you guys this because this is really a bad idea, but you can just travel like hundreds of blocks a second, or like 100 blocks a second. I should not be showing this to you guys because this really destroys the server. Like, holy crap, it destroys the server performance when loading new chunks. Here, alright, so the next item is called the Ender Orb, and the way you get it, you guessed it, by killing an Enderman. It has a 5% chance of dropping. I put it to 100% for this video. And what it does, right-click ability, allows you to teleport 5 blocks ahead of you. Instantly. Amazing, isn't it? The cooldown of 1 second. So you can just imagine you're in PvP, like with this Enderman here. Oh shoot, I have knockback like 20. So imagine you're in combat with this dude or this player, and say you hit him. Oh jeez, he goes far. So say you hit him, and then he's trying to hit you back. Where are you going? And say he's trying to hit you back. Bam! You can teleport and hit him from behind. Isn't that crazy? And you can also use it for, you know, a bit of parkouring and whatever, and getting over small gaps like this where you usually wouldn't be able to. And of course, you know, since this thing has a 2% chance of getting, you will not get it in the overworld. There's just no way. You would have to be incredibly lucky for that. So you'll either have to go to the Nether or to the ends to get it. Now the next interesting feature that I had installed was a /hat command. So just do /hat like that with whatever item you're holding, and it'll become your hat. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. This is purely cosmetic, so it's not going to affect your armor or anything. But yeah, just thought it'd be funny to put that in. Now the next item is from killing a helpless animal. No, he's not helpless. I'm joking, because it's a stupid llama. So if you kill a llama, there's a 25% chance this item will drop because it's not really that good. Oh shoot, I have way too much knockback. Oh yeah, there we go. There it is. So it's called Ungentlemanly Warfare. Right-click ability to spit at your enemies. Anyways, jokes aside, well, no jokes aside, because we're talking about the joking part of this, is that this would be the most fun item to mess with your friends with. Literally, can you? This is like adding emoting to Minecraft. This is literally how cool this is. Can you imagine, like, in some kind of funny circumstance where you're all just mocking your friend, and then like 3 of your friends just team up on this guy and just all spit at him at the same time? Can you imagine how funny that would be? I can, that's for sure. Alright, so the next item is, I'm sure you guys will absolutely love this. Have you ever felt that the sponge was kind of just disappointing? The fact that you get one sponge, you place it in the water, sure, it sucks up some water, but now you gotta dry it, and the drying process frickin' sucks. So the sponge is useless unless you got like stacks upon stacks of it, and the water will it'll just come right back anyways most of the time. So really, the sponge is quite useless. Anyways, I coded an item, so if you take 9 sponge, you get the magic sponge. A sponge that always sucks water. So, let's go over to this water, and you're gonna see why it's so cool. I'm gonna be in survival mode for this. So, you can use it infinitely. You place it, and it'll suck water, and you'll get it back. No more drying this crap. This is much better. This is way better. I don't know why this isn't already in the game. Well, I'm sure I know why, but whatever. It's amazing. It's the best. You guys, I'm sure you guys would love an item like this. It's gonna help a lot with making farms, you know, or draining areas. But either way, it's awesome. It's freaking amazing. I don't care what you guys say. It's amazing. Oh hey, didn't see you there. I was just eating my steak because, you know, I'm hungry. Anyways, next item is This is also very nice. It complements the magic sponge a lot. So if I go in inventory, hold on, into a crafting table and take 9 water buckets. A bucket that never runs out of water. I did not want this to happen, like where you get all the buckets back, but whatever, I guess. It's whatever. It's not like game breaking or anything. So basically, I can just use this infinitely. And then magic sponge, yeah, I'm gonna clear that all up. But yes, this will also be very helpful for you guys who are making your farms or, you know, just straight up building. It's very nice. Now you don't need to place some infinite water supply anywhere, just in some awkward spot, or get like an inventory full of buckets just for this, or having to go back to the river and just constantly going, oh my gosh, there's so many. Now you can just, so freaking nice. I swear, this is so satisfying, just doing this and then just cleaning it up. This is the most satisfying thing ever. This is as satisfying as Minecraft gets. Now the next dumb item that I added was because, you know, someone requested it. They wanted me to make a OP feather. Of course I'm not gonna, you know, tattle on who it was, but whatever, I still added it. So you kill a phantom and there's a 25% chance you can get it. Oh, did I just get it first try? Nope, that's a phantom membrane. I'm stupid. It's not even a feather. Alright, so attempt number 2. That's not a feather. Die. That's not a feather. Die. That's a feather. Alright. And magic feather. When you hold it in your hand, you just get slow falling. So this is basically a better water bucket. Pretty nice, isn't it? Anyways, yeah, they wanted an OP feather, so I guess it's a little OP, so here you go. Now this next item, I'm sure everyone would want. Have you ever wanted to just have a bow that could have both infinity and mending on it? Well, guess what? There's a bow that can. So if you take a heavy core and a bow, heavy core, because, you know, this thing would be OP and then surrounded in obsidian. The shape doesn't really matter. Yep, it does not matter at all. Just as long as you got them, you get the reinforced bow, which is just an unbreakable bow. That's literally it. So now you can put infinity on this bow, and since it's unbreakable, you'll never have to worry about durability. Let me shoot it. Oh, I don't have arrows. Hold on. So if I shoot it, it does not lose durability, no matter how many times I shoot. So yeah, since heavy cores are so hard to get, they're literally, I forget how rare they are, but they're rare. Oh shoot. They're really rare, so getting that, and you get a choice over the reinforced bow or the mace. So yeah, reinforced bow. I'm sure everyone wants this. Anyways, moving on. Alright, so I joined, you know, with my alt for this one because I need another player for this. So this is a nice feature I added. I forget why I added it, but I thought it was useful. And it's called the /ride command. Just do /ride near, literally within like a 5-block radius of someone. Oh shoot. I just cleared. And you start riding them. I can move, and yeah, I'll just literally ride on top of them like that. Pretty nice. This also removes the ability for the player under you to attack or break blocks and all that stuff. So you'll have to do that. And they'll take damage before you take damage unless, you know, you get attacked specifically. But yeah, /ride, nice. Thank you, my alt. You can leave now. He's gone from the existence of this world. Alright, next command. I'm sure everyone knows this. If you've played some dumb lifesteal server, or maybe lifesteal, or just any dumb usual Minecraft SMP, then you know about the home stupid setup thing where you can just do /home and you'll teleport to the end. Say you're new and there's this spot right over here in the lava that you wanted to make your home. So what you do is do /set home, and then now whenever you go like a million blocks away or something, you do /home and you'll go straight back. How neat is that? You also do /del home to remove it and to set a new one. And needless to say, this is a, you can only set one home at once. So the reason why it's only one is because I didn't want to remove, the need to travel. Like, I want people to still have to travel in some way or form without, just teleporting everywhere, because, that just takes the fun out of the game. So you can only set one. Now the next cool feature is, everyone wish they could do this. People usually have like workarounds in the actual game for this, but you can sit on stairs. I know it looks kind of goofy, but hey, you're sitting on the frickin' stair. It's good enough, okay? At least now you don't need a stupid minecart to sit in it. There's some stupid minecart like piston shoved into that thing. At least now you can just right click and sit on it. Isn't that really freaking nice? I like it. I've actually messed with a few friends with this before, and it's pretty cool. It's really fun, being able to just sit around like a fire like that. It's cool. This item is called the spell book, or the fire spell book at least. I'm thinking about adding more spell books, but what you do is first you need your Fire Aspect 2 book. You can't use like an one you actually obtained or enchanted. You have to this is one that you crafted, and then surround it in magma cream. Nope, it's not magma cream. Oh right, it's fire charges. It's fire charges. So where's my fire charges? Anyway, so you surround this book in fire charges, and you get the flame spell book, which sets fire to all living things in a radius of 10 blocks, with a cooldown of 30 seconds, so it's not OP, or not too OP. This is pretty OP. I'm gonna say that it's pretty OP. So let's just get some phantoms, because we hate phantoms. We want them out of the game. I'm just gonna go in some random area. Let me get like a wooden axe. Hold on, let me just world edit this crap, because I don't want to spend like, oh, I don't have world edit installed. Never mind. Let me just clear out this area a bit. Alright, this is good. So now let me just spawn like a trillion phantoms. Ah, much better. Alright, so now if I right click with this, it's gonna set fire to all of these phantoms. Bam. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. And if I right click, 30, it's got a 30-second cooldown, so I have to wait 30 seconds to use it again. So yeah, it sets fire to all living things, except for you, of course, because, we don't want that to happen. It'll also burn any items that are there when you set fire to it. So if I set fire to those feathers, they're gonna burn, except for non-burnable items like netherite. And this also sets people on fire. It sets any entity on fire until they extinguish it. They will burn forever until they die, unless they, get in water or the rain just so happens to start coming. So this is a good way to just kill mobs. It'll kill them. It's going to kill them if they don't have water nearby. Like these guys, these phantoms, they are going to burn to death, no matter what. And except for, entities that can't be burned, this will not work on those guys. It'll only work on burnable entities. So just like wither skeletons, any fire mobs like from the nether, most of them are not going to work. This witch will burn for a whole lot. This bitch, I almost said the B word. I mean, I call this thing a B all the time, but if I set fire to this dude, I wonder how long it takes until they die. Oh right, they have fire resistance. Alright, and the last item I have, I need netherite ingots for this. I think think it's this. So I use blaze rods and netherite ingots. Yes, okay, good. I still remember how to make this, and that works too. Good. So it gives a tree capitator, which is an axe with efficiency 10. So you can one-tap anything that you mine with an axe. That's literally it. Yeah, that is the last item on here. There will also be I will also be installing Vanilla Tweaks data packs to the servers. So there's extra vanilla friendly features added. I will also put out a video about those. I don't know when, but I will eventually do that, and you guys will be able to see that, so you know exactly what you can do on this otherwise vanilla server. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'm sure you had fun just listening to me rant about these items for a while. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. You better be liked and subscribed. You better. If you aren't, then you're a disappointment. You're a literal disappointment. You better click that freaking subscribe and like button right now, or I will show up to your home and steal all your cookies. Anyways, bye.